let's touch on CreatorCon 2015. So, Harry, besides you and I, did anybody else go, or was it just the two of
I
us?
say it was just the two of us. It really
You know what?
was.
I really have to say this. I think this is the favorite con that I've been to in the last 2 years. And I'm going to say it for a shocking reason. This is the only con I would really think about bringing my son to.
Yeah.
My son was 4 and he had a fantastic time. And I love it when a con is there's actually like an audience they're trying to reach and it's structured that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and it was between like the video games, which of course him being 4, I couldn't stay and watch the Mortal Kombat tournament. I wanted to, because me being a guy in his 30s, just a glimpse of what the guys who were teenagers playing it looked like, I was like, I didn't know there was a 17 hit combo. Where did that come from? But the
Kids, man, the
artists,
kids.
yeah, the artists were fantastic. I ran into some amazing artists, and just everybody was just so friendly and so welcoming. It was kind of like that as opposed to a big, super deluxe commercial con. I was kind of like, wow, like I can actually talk to people, and my son can see artists drawing up close. And one girl was like, oh, he looks like he's in shock. I was like, no, his mouth's just wide open because he's happy.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I had fun as well. And actually, one of the things that I did like, as far as the gaming, I've gone to MagFest and I've gone to KatsuCon, and I remember those last two cons I went to, they had like these long lines just to try the Oculus Rift. I managed to try the Oculus Rift in like 5 minutes. Outside of that, again, as you said, going around talking to vendors, talking to some of the artists and creators there. And matter of fact, a lot of these guys that I've run to over the years at different shows, because even one of my other friends, Brian, has a card game coming out. He has a hybrid card board game that's coming out, and we've posted this on the site a while back. But actually having a few minutes to say, hey Brian, show me what this game is all about and what you're doing and what's going on with it. But I think the biggest part too was the fact that this was being held in a high school, and some of the high schoolers were actually involved. This was their own con. That was very, very important because yeah, when we do these cons, we get all these people to come in from out of town. They set it up, they're expecting to get something out of it, but this creators con was actually geared towards some of the people whose property was being used for that day. And I thought that was very, very important, you know.
Well, I mean, for me, I guess it's even more surprising hearing that because I couldn't get over how well organized it
Oh
was.
yeah.
I mean, and that was the thing that was kind of like, wow. I mean, having gone to obviously to bigger cons, it's kind of
Where was
like,
this held?
this was at the Blake High School in in Montgomery County. I think it was
In
right
Silver
outside
Yeah,
Rock,
Spring.
yeah.
yeah, in Silver Spring. But
I know what that is.
no,
Sure.
there was just no. I mean, there was a lot of rationality, organization. It's just kind of like, wow, it says good things about America's future when like high school students organize stuff better than like adults at a professional con.
Yeah. And by the
Wow.
way, I just
Boy, oh
remembered
boy, if I
too
got a
that
counterpoint to that.
hold on, John. I was about to say I just remembered as well. Eric wanted me to give you his regards because when I did catch up with him, he's running around and he's looking flustered. I said, "But dude, you got this together." Because he was saying, "Well, I got to do this. I got fires to put out." I said, "But dude, you really got this together." Because it's not a lot of people, and some of those people were there. They will not be mentioned, but it's not a lot of people who can sit there and say that their first con got people